Pine Labs has introduced a feature that I'm honestly surprised nobody here in India has implemented till date. It's Runtime, your daily 24-hour Indian tech recap, and this is now patented technology under Pine Labs. This is called Tap to Pay Online, and so what that means is that instead of paying for things by inputting your card number and then the card holder name and the expiry date and the CVV and then waiting for an OTP, you can now just take your physical debit or credit card and tap it against your phone as long as your phone has NFC, which most phones these days do. I don't really know how useful this is going to be. I think most people at this point use UPI when they're shopping on their phone, and Tap and Pay usually has a transaction limit of 5,000 rupees, which is not the case with UPI, but still, it is cool now that this option exists. All right, next up, Ultraviolet Automotive has raised $45 million in an ongoing Series E round. And if you haven't checked it out already, Niraj and Narayan actually gave Runtime a tour of their factory in Bengaluru. You can check that out if you're interested, but they're going to be using this fresh capital to accelerate production of their new X47 crossover, as well as the F77. And they also want to begin manufacturing their upcoming Enduro-style motorcycle, which starts at 1.75 lakh rupees, and this is the Shockwave. And then there's also Ultraviolet's very first electric scooter, the Tesseract, which starts at 1.45 lakh rupees, and this is actually in the same price range as the Ather 450X. All right, next up, India has a new AI language model, and this one has been built exclusively for Indian capital markets. It's called Artham, and it's been trained on the National Stock Exchange and the Bombay Stock Exchange, corporate filings, trading cycles, and it is important to note that while this model has been built in India, it was trained on Mistral base using continued pre-training as well as instruction fine-tuning. And in layman terms, they basically soaked Mistral in a bunch of India-specific market data and then coached it on how to answer questions in a conversational way. All right, next up, vibe coding platform Rocket is now available on iPhone. And these guys just raised a $15 million seed round back in September. And Rocket's big claim is that you can build an entire app with a backend and integrations and production-ready code with a single prompt. And as of September 2025, they had 400,000 users, 10,000 paid subscribers, and $4.5 million in ARR. And these guys are based in Surat, which is pretty cool considering they're giving competition to incumbents like Lovable and Bolt. All right, that is all of the Indian tech news that I have for you all today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.